Sup everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm going to focus in on the little bit of a renaissance going on with Habs prospect Michael McCarron, who was drafted in the first round back in 2013. I was there in New Jersey when the Habs took him there. FYI, I graded him out as a second round pick that year, so I thought it was a bit of a reach in his first. So let's backtrack a little bit. They drafted him out of the U.S. development team. He was committed originally to Cornell, then Michigan State, then Western Michigan, and then ended up with the London Knights. First year in junior hockey wasn't exactly illustrious. Struggled, 34 points in 66 games. Then last year between London and Oshawa, really turned in a great performance. And this year, averaging better than a point a game for the St. John's Ice Caps of the AHL in his first, taste of pro hockey. 17 points in 16 games. Bringing the tenacity and physicality of 27 penalty minutes and, playing to his size. He's 6'6", 225 pounds. He was on the third line playing wing for London 2 years ago. Now he's, centering St. John's top line. And right now looks like he's going to be an NHL center. You look at what this kid brings to the table. This kid down the middle for Montreal at some point this season could be an absolute game changer. Like, you have a 6'6", 20-year-old kid that plays to his size and can produce offensively against men. That's a nice little luxury to have from one of the best teams in the NHL, if I do say so myself. But it's like, and I think it also is a testament to prospect development where you don't write a kid off as being a bust at age 18. It's just stupid. You let him develop, you let him do his time in junior hockey, you let him kind of iron out the kinks, and then, holy shit, you have a beast. You have a physical beast that, is going to wreak havoc, in a potential playoff series. And, again, Montreal doesn't need him right now, but it would behoove them at some point to bring him up and give him a taste. Imagine this kid against the Bruins coming down the wing. He'd give the Habs that real physical presence against the Bees that they've lacked over the years. Hasn't kept them from beating up on the Bruins, FYI. But he's got to be something. And you look at the success in the AHL. They got a lot of pretty good prospects down there, and Jacob Delarose is struggling mightily. And Zach Ficali, who is also struggling mightily, has more points than Delarose. Ficali's got 3 assists in 9 games as a goaltender. That's kind of interesting. Delarose isn't playing the level he's capable of down there, but he'll be fine. I'm not worried about him. Delarose is the same age as McCarron. They're both a 2013 draft. In fact, I actually walked out of the NHL draft and I held the door for Delarose, his parents, his girlfriend. So, humble brag. I'm a play guy like that. But it's the Habs have a great team now, and they've really put a good prospect pool together. So not only do they have potential good NHL players to play for them, they have good trade chips if they want to go out and get a player. Like Eric Stahl, which I think is a possibility. But I think Galchenyuk at center is a good thing. I think he's really going to be a legitimate NHL center for a long time. And you slide McCarron in there, you give him a taste. If he can handle it, being that big center you need, why bother going after Eric Stahl? Why not go after? I know Ginla won't accept a trade at all this season, but someone like that, But we'll see what happens. Definitely a good luxury to have for the Habs. Anyway, that's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.